Stage here as the color party exits. That's a darn good looking color party, I tell you. One guy came all the way from France to carry the flag. Paris, France, Phil Rodrigue. Not sure if that's why he came here, but he's here. Okay, so I'm going to ask some people to come up on stage now. Might be familiar to you. Chandra area, Lisa McLeod, Jan Harder, Michael Kakish, Rob Pierce. Look at this crowd. So we're going to have these people say a few words, and we're going to start off with our local MP here, Chandra area.
Happy Canada Day, everyone. We are having this beautiful Canada Day event here. I think we have to recognize and thank the person who actually initiated this event in Barrhaven. Let's give a big round of applause to Jan Harder for making this happen. And in addition to that, there are people who have worked hard to make this happen. Of course, Daryl Bartra, Mr. Barrhaven, and his team of John Shulman, Randy O'Reilly, and Victor Hanna. Give them all a very big hand, please. Just want to say a few words. I want to state what our Governor General David Johnston has said, the idea of Canada we live in. He said there are 5 things that says that is the idea of Canada in his mind. 1 is we are inclusive. 2nd is we are honorable. 3rd, we are selfless. 4th, we are smart. 5th, we are caring. So that is the kind of idea I too have, and I'm glad to share this with you. In the end, the federal government has supported this particular event with $15,000. I know my colleagues here, Lisa McLeod, Jan Harder, Michael Koshich, they have also put in money to make this happen. And once again, happy Canada Day, everyone. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lisa McLeod. I'm your member of Provincial Parliament. Let us be English or let us be French, but above all, let us be Canadian. Those were the words from our first Prime Minister, Sir John A. Macdonald, when he helped create and found this country. You look around today, we're not just English or French or First Nations. We come from literally all walks of life from every corner of this world. And we're a very strong and free country as a result of that. And I'm very proud as your member of Provincial Parliament to represent you at Queen's Park, to share in that diversity and that excitement and that level of freedom that we have as we debate issues and talk about things that are important to all of you. Next year is going to be a milestone year for us. We turn 150 years old. 2017 is going to be incredibly important for all Canadians, but especially for us Canadians, because we will invite them all to their second hometown, which is our hometown city, the city of Ottawa. But before that, I just wanted to say we have an Olympic year coming up. In Rio, we've got athletes that are going to represent our country, and we had one of them here today. His name is Sekou Kaba. And we have our own Olympian right here in Nepean and Carleton, and I'm really, really proud of that. So ladies and gentlemen, let's kick off today as the road to 2017, and along the way, let's continue our Canadian pride in Rio and other venues around this world. And I'd be remiss as I wrap this up not to say thank you to the men and women around the world serving in our press corps, our diplomatic corps, and of course the men and women in uniform. Thank you very much, and thank you, Daryl, for a wonderful event.
Hi everybody, I'm Jan Harder. How are you today? Listen, for those of you that aren't from Barrhaven, all 85,000 of us, welcome to Barrhaven. And we feel so strongly about this community. We have a sign on Greenbank Road that says, Barrhaven, welcome home. That's who we are. This is our home, and 85,000 people live here. And I wanted to say something about the lead sponsor, Mattamy Homes. How many of you remember when there wasn't anything south of the Jock River? Do you remember that? Probably most of you. I'm looking around and there's a lot of new folks here, but there was nothing. And so Now we have a drone. Okay. We never had a drone back then either. In 2006, Mattamy came to Ottawa, and what did they do? If you remember, they had fireworks in the winter on the other side of the Jock River, and it was amazing. And I thought, wow, because I was still, was I still doing it? That's just when you took over, Daryl. And I thought, wow, this is a company that likes Barrhaven. They want to build a whole bunch of homes, and they have fireworks. So I thought, what a great relationship that can be. So I asked Mattamy Homes. For 10 years now, they have been our major sponsor, and without them, we would not have Canada Day in Barrhaven. So as we continue to grow, as one of Ontario's larger cities within the city of Ottawa, I'm really proud of all we're accomplishing in the community we have. I was at several of the schools this past couple of weeks for graduation. The face of our community has changed so greatly in the last 10 years, in the last 20 years, and in the last 30 years and beyond. But you know what? I just looked today, when it was so busy here, about 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock today, it was so packed, and it just is amazing. And the people that were having their pictures taken, they were putting on their Canada gear, it was truly outstanding. So, Daryl, I gotta tell you that with your team and David Vezzi over in the Kids Zone, this is the best you've ever done. I love the new rides. The food is awesome. So please, hang around tonight. It's great bands. And thank the people that are sponsoring us today so we can have this. Thank you very much.
Happy Canada Day, Barrhaven. Michael Kakish along with Councillor Harder. We both represent Barrhaven. I also want to echo the comments of my colleagues in thanking Daryl and Victor and all their team and their colleagues from the executive and the army of volunteers that helped put this event together. And there's also many local businesses as well right here in Barrhaven that support this, in addition to Mattamy as a title sponsor. So I want to thank all of them for their generosity and for their contributions to making this event a reality so that our kids can enjoy this beautiful day here in the community. I also want to take this opportunity to highlight some of the funding that's available, the civic funding applications that are available for next year, which is going to be a big year for us in 2017 as we celebrate the 150th anniversary of our country. So we'll be looking forward to working with Daryl and our local community associations to ensure we get some of that funding to add more and to add more and build on the work that Daryl and his team have done here over the years as part of the 2017 celebrations. And of course, as I watch the news every now and then, I'm always reminded of how blessed and how grateful we are to have this beautiful country, Canada. And I'm always grateful to my parents who moved here, immigrated here 30 years ago, because they saw at that point a better future for their children. And sure enough, I couldn't be prouder of being Canadian. So thank you very much. Happy Canada Day. And I also want to acknowledge we have our community police officer as well, Sherry Jordan, and it's great to see my former councillor and predecessor, Steve DeRoche, here as well.
Okay, just before I get to introduce our next speaker, I just want to say a few words. Rob Pierce is here. He's the Vice President of Mattamy Homes, Eastern Region, Land Development here in Ottawa. Mattamy Homes, as Jan stole my thunder, have been involved with Canada Day in Barrhaven back before, well, probably before I was born. It was only 10 years ago. No, 10 years ago I was born. Anyways, they've been around, and I tell you, this year we're very, very fortunate again to have them, and I hope we have them for years to come, because they, without their help, as Jan said, we would not have this event. It certainly wouldn't be this big. You know, our fireworks alone are $15,000. They last 15 minutes to go to music, and they go to music, so that's $1,000 a minute up in smoke. And it is an amazing fireworks. And if we didn't have Mattamy Homes, I tell you, I'd be going over to Becker's and buying a little box of fireworks and letting them off with my Beck lighter. So we're really happy to have them as our major sponsor, our title sponsor. And this year, I'd just like to present a plaque that says, presented to Mattamy Homes in recognition of 10 years as title sponsor of Canada Day in Barrhaven, July 1st 2016. And let's give a big round of applause to Madame Holmes who makes this possible. Thank you so much. And I'd like you to get in the middle of these two young ladies here so we can get some pictures and everybody get together. Uh-oh, you move that, somebody's going to come over here and kill you.
Sorry, Peter.
I'll put that back. Hurry, hurry. John! John! Run, 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 run. Run! You're not running. John's our shy member. I tell you, John's done so much work since Tuesday when we started putting this all together. It's incredible, but he's very shy. His cameras, oh, there he is. Look at him. Look how shy he is. Aw, he's so cute. Okay, Dan or Papa. I'd like to thank you all again. Oh, Jesus, I forgot to give Rob the mic.
Happy Canada Day, everybody. I'm really glad to see everybody out. I am thrilled to be here on behalf of Madame Holmes and Daryl. Thanks to you and your team for the great organization you've done here. It's a huge event, and I'm excited to see the entertainment tonight as well. Madame Holmes, we're thrilled to be part of the Barrhaven community. And with our Half Moon Bay community, there's so many new families that call that their home now. And as Canada's largest home builder, we build a lot of communities, a lot of houses, but it's about building the individual homes and communities that we feel very proud about. And we'd like giving back to the communities that we're part of, that you've welcomed us into. So thanks again. Enjoy the rest of the event tonight. Have a happy Canada Day, and I'm excited to see the fireworks tonight too. So take care and thank you.
Thanks again to all our elected members of Parliament who do so much to help make this event possible. Without them, again, we couldn't make this possible. So thank you all again so very much. Appreciate it.